Merry late Christmas, everyone. I hope you got what you wanted for Christmas, whether that be a new console, some kind of toy, figurines, whatever that may be. I hope you got what you wanted. For me personally, it was figures, and I got a few of those for Christmas, which I'm going to be showcasing today. It's not much, but I'm going to showcase the ones that I did get today, talk about them maybe, see if you want to get them for Christmas yourself or in the future, and then maybe make a few announcements at the end. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to showcase is not a figure. It is a VHS copy of Godzilla vs. Monster Zero. My grandma gave this to me as she had it in her VHS tape collection or whatever, and she didn't want it anymore, so she gave it to me. And I don't really know what kind of value this had in the collection, but I've never had one of these before. Never had a VHS copy of any Godzilla films, so I feel like it's a nice addition to the collection of movies I have. So it's nice. I like having this one. Alright, now we're getting on to the figures, and the first one I have is the Bandai Movie Monster Series Gamera 1995. This is the one from Gamera Guardian of the Universe, and this is my first Gamera figure I've ever gotten. I've never gotten a single Gamera figure before this guy, because I never really find one at a good price. This guy's been around for a while, for like 20 to 30 bucks, but I haven't gotten him till now, and I like him. He's a nice, solid, pretty big figure. Got a few points of articulation. The legs kind of move weirdly, but yeah, I like him. I made a mistake of buying him and a few other figures I'm showcasing in a minute on Hobbylink Japan. Like, I saw them for a few, like 20 bucks, and so like, oh, this is a nice price. It's cheaper than most places. Then the whole surprise, it's a lot of money for shipping because it ships from Japan or something like that. So yeah, I made the mistake of getting those guys from there. If you live in the U.S., I don't recommend shopping from Hobbylink Japan. It's a lot of money for shipping. So, but yeah, now I know that, and yeah, I still like this guy. I'm glad to have him. All right, next up, I'm going to show off 3 figures at once, as they all kind of go together as a pack. If you get one, you kind of got to get the other 2 with it. So first up, we have Godzilla Aquatolus from Godzilla Singular Point. This is his first form. Put him right there. He's a long figure. And next up we have Godzilla Amphibia, which is his second form, also from Singular Point. Right here. And then we have Godzilla Terrestris, also from Singular Point, which is his third form. So these guys are all from Godzilla Singular Point, which is the new show on Netflix. And I had to get them all as a 3-pack because I kind of want to do a display on my shelf. If I get Ultima at some point, like I do an Evolution type pose on my shelf at some point, if I ever get Ultima. But yeah, these guys are all pretty cool. Aquatolus, it's a long figure. It's longer than I expected it to be. Of course, it's a small figure as well, so not much going on. His flippers move, and the end of his tail here moves. This is really unnecessary. I don't know why they included this point here. But yeah, he looks okay as well. He's kind of the smallest of the pack, but he's also the cheapest. So nothing special going on with him. Amphibia is like doesn't move at all. His feet do this, and then he doesn't move at all. His face looks cool though. This version of Godzilla is based off Varan, and his face looks pretty accurate. I like the color of his dorsal plates. I like how they kind of look like they're growing out of his back, kind of. I don't know if that was implemented in the show, but he's okay. I like him as well. Terrestris is really cool. I actually really do like this figure. He's not quite as long as the other 2, surprisingly, but his face sculpt is really well. The inside of his mouth is actually detailed pretty well. His arms move like this for some reason, but his feet move up and down like that. His dorsal plates look pretty cool. And he has 2 glue seals over here, and one side the spikes are painted this color, and then the other side they're not painted at all. I don't really know what the point of that was. I would prefer to just leave it all blue, so it's all one matching color, but yeah, it's still pretty cool. It's a $20 figure, so I mean, what can you expect? I like this one just as he is. I'm going to put him over here. Alright, next up we have my favorite Movie Monster Series figure that I got, and that is Iris from Gamera, The Revenge of Iris. And this is a pretty tall figure, by the way. He looks really cool. This is my first Iris figure, as it's pretty much the only cheap one in existence, I think. But yeah, I'm glad to have Iris. Iris is a really cool monster. Glad to have him. So his arms move like this, his elbows kind of move like that, so you can put him in like a pose like this kind of. Not really anything special going on with articulation. Nothing else on him really moves. His tentacles, you could like pull them out like this. It won't. I don't think it'll break them or anything. So you can kind of get them in poses, which is fine. But I would have preferred if they were just stiff and had like articulation on them, like they could move back and forth. I would have preferred that on the tentacles. I'm sure that's all what you're all wondering if you were thinking about getting an Iris figure, as he is fairly new. He's a pretty tall figure. His sculpt is really well done. His paint, he's got a lot in the back here as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this is my favorite movie monster series figure I got, and it's also the most expensive one. But I really like him. I like having Iris in my collection now, and I'm sure I'll use him at some point in the future as some kind of project. Alright, so the final figure I'll be showcasing today is my most valuable one, the most expensive one that I got, is the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 1989 from Godzilla vs. Biollante. And I've been eyeing this figure for a while now. He came out a while ago and has been in stock for quite a bit, so I got him quite a while ago for a pre-order, and now I finally got him for Christmas. And yeah, this is a really nice figure. This is my first articulated Heisei Godzilla figure that I've got that isn't a NECA or anything like that. I'm glad to finally have a Monster Arts Heisei Godzilla, as that's my favorite era of Godzilla. I'm glad to have an articulated figure from that era that isn't NECA. This is a really cool figure. He's very fragile. He feels very fragile, at least the one that I got. And if you're wondering, this isn't a $100 figure or so, at least at MSRP. He's still available at places like Amazon and Big Bad Toy Store and all that. And there's a few issues on mine. If I kind of put him up closely, I don't know if you can really see it. His eyebrows aren't shaped the same way as each other. Like, they're different shapes, which is kind of annoying when you look at him at one angle. I'm not sure if you can really see it, but that's a little bit annoying, but it's not a big deal. His dorsal plates kind of jagged against each other, so you gotta be careful of that so you don't rip the paint off. His tail's really long. I was impressed at how long his tail is, which of course I'm saying that now, and I might get the Monster Arts Ultima later, which has a huge tail as well. Articulation, just like any other Monster Arts figure, I don't really want to move him around much because I kind of got him in a pose I don't want to lose. It actually took me a while to get this pose for him. I really like his leg movement. He's got little seals here that clear up the gaps. I was pretty impressed at how far he can look down. He can look pretty far down, which is pretty cool. His mouth, do be wary of his mouth. It does look a bit derpy if you can move it around side to side. So be wary of that. His tongue can't move, which I never really understood why some figures' tongues could move, so I'm glad about that. And yeah, I like this figure. It doesn't come with any accessories, which is kind of a bummer, since you pay like $100, and it'd be nice to get like some kind of alternate hand or something. But yeah, I do like this figure. It's the most high quality one I've gotten so far, out of probably almost any figure I've gotten, so this is a pretty special addition to my collection. I'm probably not going to use him in any projects, as he's just so fragile. I don't really want to do anything with him except display him. So, yeah. Alright, so those were all the figures I got for Christmas. I have more on the way. I got a bit of cash for Christmas as well, so I'll be using that to get a few more figures. You'll see those in future unboxing videos, as most of those will be pretty high-quality figures. But yeah, I'm satisfied with what I got for the haul. The Monster Arts Godzilla is the highlight. I'm glad I got all this stuff for Christmas. Yeah, I'm probably going to be using a bunch of these guys in future projects. So, yeah, look out for them in future videos and all that. And yeah, that's all I got to say. See you guys later. Also, guys, real quickly, I'm going to talk about a few projects I'm working on right now. They are going to be released in the future. Once again, I have kind of skipped out on the uploading schedule, as I have had a lot of work to do over the past couple of months or so. But I have a little bit of a break, so I'm using that time to work on a very special project that I'm yet to announce. And I'm also working on a new talk video. I'll talk about the topic of Playmates figures and their importance and what they've been doing over the last year. I'm making a few unboxing videos, of course, over the figures that I'm about to get, and of course the 89 Godzilla, as you see over there. Making unboxing videos of those guys. And I'm also working on a special video for my 4-year anniversary, which will be uploaded on January 8th. This is my last video of 2021. I think it'll probably be. I might upload one more. It probably won't be on New Year's. It'll probably be a few days after. But yeah, so I know I haven't uploaded much in 2021, but I'll see what I can do in 2022. Let's do a little bit more of an upload schedule. It might not. I can't say for sure, as I still got a lot of stuff going on in my life. But yeah, thanks for sticking with me, guys. I appreciate you subscribing to my channel. And yeah, look forward to a bunch of new videos coming out in the future. Hopefully more than this next year than this year. Alright, see you guys later.